And today, volunteers are counting the number of homeless people in Salt Lake City. This helps to make sure that the city has proper funding to cover their basic needs. ABC4's Kayla Baggerly tagged along with them this morning to see how it all works.
I went out with some of the volunteers who have been a part of this count for a few years, and they say that it's important to be able to get an inside look on the homeless population here in Utah.
People that are living on the streets are one of our most vulnerable population.
The point-in-time count is a nationwide count meant to get an updated assessment of homeless populations, what resources they need, and what can be done to address homelessness. According to the Utah Office of Homeless Services, last year's numbers show around 3,700 homeless individuals in the state of Utah for the duration of the count. It also revealed there was an increase in individuals experiencing homelessness by 131 compared to 2022.
What we're really trying to do is get a count of people who are sheltered and unsheltered in our state. And that's a number that we use for planning purposes, crisis, winter response, and to inform what's happening.
The count happening throughout the state. Here in Salt Lake County, 415 volunteers will be out for the next few days to do just that. They started today, and I walked along with them to understand what this looks like. Jason Miller and Chad Winter spent their morning interviewing homeless individuals, handing them blankets, water, and food certificates.
I feel like this is a great opportunity for me to help, for me to give back, for me to help some people in our society that really need help.
Survey questions include topics such as barriers to housing, as well as physical and mental health. Jason and Chad say their experiences have been eye-opening. Jason sharing one that stuck out with him.
One of the first people we walked upon last year was a gentleman sleeping underneath a pile of snow. You know, he just hadn't moved in a few hours, and we were worried about his health. Fortunately, he was okay, but he was severely underdressed. He only had a flannel shirt on, so, you know, of course, we gave him blankets and coats and hats and things like that.
Chad says he enjoys speaking one-on-one with each individual he meets to understand them more on a personal level, and hopes the count will help bring more solutions for homelessness.
One of the things that I've learned being out here is that there is a variety of situations that bring people to the streets. What I've mostly discovered is that people have a lot of different stories and they're eager to share them with you.
Volunteers will continue doing this count through Saturday, and the results are expected to be out around May. Reporting from Salt Lake City, Kayla Baggerly, ABC4 News.